Well, so Chris, tell us a little bit about the challenges that you face in your school and community.
Well, in the school, like I said, reading has become a big part of our focus with kids. So that a few years back when our special ed cohort did not reach the level of proficiency, and we ended up on this list through the Department of Ed, we knew that we needed to really put a lot of focus and professional development into our reading. And we have an extremely smart staff who has always done extremely impressive work with students. And because of COVID, we had really backed off of a lot of professional development district-wide. Teachers, administrators were exhausted, and we were trying to give ourselves a break. But we knew we needed to really dig in and dig into reading. And we wanted to also figure out with our special ed population, what were the most appropriate, most effective ways to teach reading and teach all subjects, really. We know our special ed students are typically average to very high intelligence, but they learn differently. And so we've always wanted to fully understand how to teach every student in the most appropriate ways to see maximum growth for them.
So I love how you said you started out talking about how you wanted to boost reading and then specifically working with special ed populations, but then you mentioned how the overall goal was to teach all students better, and that by working on those two things allowed you to have better instruction for people. So how does a program like Teach United help you address those challenges that you just talked about?
Well, we had the first work we did before Teach United was we attended professional development to establish PLCs, professional learning communities. We've been doing that process for a few years now, and we definitely have seen growth in terms of our teachers' practice, growth in terms of our students' learning, but it hasn't had the significant impact that we expected it to have. And reflecting on that, with the teachers, it was the instructional piece that we realized we didn't spend enough time on in our meetings together. So, Jason, how did you teach to that standard so that your kids came out so high on that assessment and mine didn't? So we knew we needed to spend more time on our instruction, which was something that we hadn't focused enough on. And meanwhile, that's when Teach United kind of popped up, and our assistant principal at the time, Carol, and I both knew that this professional development was exactly what we needed at the right time, because we had the right structures in place. We had the right mindset in place. We just needed that extra piece that Teach United has provided.
What is it about Teach United's program that you would say sets itself apart from maybe some of the other training experiences that you've had?
A few things. One, the one that I love the most is that um, it's professional development which I'll speak a little to in terms of the topics that are outstanding, but it's the fact that it's not just professional development given to you and good luck, go do it and implement it, and you'll probably see some good results. The team doesn't go away. The Teach United team said, well, we're going to teach you as administrators year one, teach the 6 teacher team in year 2, and we're going to come in and do this with you too. We're going to work with you in your buildings in whatever structures work for you. They're just flexible enough that they'll create their schedule around us and come in and work with all staff around the 4 domains: the mindset, authentic engagement, personalization, and meaningful data. And those 4 components were they're excellent domains to focus on, because it's not just about the students or the adults, it's everyone and what you're doing together. So